David Aldridge is standing by for... Well, yeah, they dotted every I and crossed every T. David, thank you. Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last few months for Bridges.
And he's been on the upswing offensively these past few months. And you know how much they love getting all those extra points out of him. He's been carrying a much bigger load lately, and I think he'll just continue to get better.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. Washington and Zeller are in the middle. And it's Hayward, then there's Monk, and it's Graham in at the guard position. And for the Celtics, Walker and Smart, the guards. Brown, the small forward, with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. And it's Thompson in at the center position. Tip-off goes to Charlotte. Now, here's Monk. Defense right on him. The pass to Hayward. He kicks it to Graham. Now, here's Monk. Zeller with it. Just 5 to shoot. Graham surveying the floor. It's hauled in by Brown. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Boston.
Out of Willard High School in Georgia, Jaylen Brown was ranked 2nd in the class of 2015 after Ben Simmons. All the powerhouses came calling. He went the unexpected route, choosing UC Berkeley.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
They're going to have to come up with a better matchup. This guy just too much speed.
And Cal Berkeley, not the biggest basketball program in the country. So, Chris, what led Brown to go there?
Well, former NBA All-Star Sharif Abdul-Rahim, another Wheeler High alum, took the same path. Look, Kevin, both of them welcomed the intellectual challenge. Now, Sharif, not only could he hoop, but now he's the president of the G League. And Jaylen Brown, he's the vice president of the Players Union.
That's all you.
And here is Graham. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Heat in Miami.
But we got to talk about his D2. 4 steals in the game. I mean, a complete all-around effort for him.
Graham with the ball, guarded by Walker. Graham with the bucket. Now Walker, 11 points for him in that last game against Milwaukee. From about 19 feet, unable to get that one.
Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
Graham, the pass to Zeller. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Look, he has a good feel for the painted area. Zeller, never in a rush, very deliberate with his moves.
Walker, the pass to Tatum. Over Washington. Misses off the right iron. For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Monk dishes to Graham. Now, here's Monk, guarded by Walker. That shot off the mark. Now Boston takes it the other way. Brown wide open. He fires. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Determining Brown's ceiling, I mean, how good of an outside shooter can he become? I mean, to me, that's the only question. But he may have already exceeded expectations.
Here's Graham. Inside. Here's Washington, guarded by Walker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Graham. Great D that time from Tatum. And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Boston Celtics. Pass to Smart. Floats one up. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
I love to see the defense exhibit some passion in protecting the rim right there.
Knocked away. Here's Walker. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Walker's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Don't you love the passion Walker plays with? An incredible athlete who somehow muscles in tough shots.
Hayward outside. Back to Monk. Lets it go with a three. Charlotte no good that time either. Looking at the last game for Charlotte, it was a loss to the Heat in Miami. And Smart the bucket on the assist by Tatum.
You know, some scouts thought Tatum had tunnel vision, looking only for his own shot, but he's more about team.
Timeout.
So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first. Well, guys, you talk about players coming in, and with a huge impact, Jayson Tatum showed he was more than ready to be an NBA star.
Rare do you see a player as polished and as impactful as Tatum. Stepped right in to be one of the top players on a top team with Boston. Fits their system perfectly, and really the sky is the limit for that young man. A chance to look at stats for Zeller. A very nice season for him last year. Last season put up about 10 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. Guys, he's a difference maker off the bench. Steps into that front court and more than holds his own.
Well, it's his willingness to bang down low or move opponents off the block. Those are valuable contributions.
Graham with the ball, guarded by Walker. Now here's Zeller. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Heat in Miami. Brown feeling it out a bit. And the three off target. Hornets trail by 4. Graham with the ball, picked up by Brown. Here's Graham. Pass to Monk. Can they get it? And then Monk with the dunk.
And how committed is Monk there on the attack to the rim? When he puts it on the deck, he's looking to take it all the way.
Now here's Walker. 5 points in the game. Tatum with it. And it's blocked.
And registering one of the highest verticals at the NBA Combine, Zeller can send your shot back.
Five on the clock. The three from Tatum. No good on the shot. And the Hornets now going the other way. And here is Monk. Now Graham. Back to Monk. In the corner, it's Hayward. Shoots over Brown, and it's Hayward. That time on the assist by Monk. And it's all knotted up.
That really helps them space the floor. I mean, when Hayward's mid-game range is working, the defense can get scattered.
Now, here's Walker. In the corner, Smart with it. Over Monk. Boston again missing. Charlotte's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Graham. With some arc. Here's Zeller. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And the thing about Tatum, you may not have the quickest drive, but the finish is explosive.
Here's Graham, guarded by Walker. Up top, Graham, pass to Hayward. Graham with the ball. The three ball. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
You see how Hayward just made that pass? You got to say, man, he's got some vision.
Smart passes to Thompson. Kicks it to Walker. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. That's 7 points for Walker. Next, when it comes to offensive rebounding, who does the best job of creating second chance opportunities now?
Oh, it's 2 names. Andre Drummond, Steven Adams. And the toughest part about it is, as a defender, you don't only have to worry about guarding your man, going over and helping, but then you have to worry about guys that are just hanging out in the rebound painted area, just waiting for their turn. And so it takes the wind out of you, it tires you out, but also your mental focus that game is all over the place, because no matter what you're doing, you always have to come back to the thought, oh no, now box out, because this guy's a beast on the boards.
Now Monk, after Jaylen Brown's three-pointer that didn't go. And there's the pass to Graham. Now, here's Monk. He's guarded closely. Graham with the ball. 5 points in the game. The shot from 20 feet away. Can't hit that one. Good work defensively by Smart.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Walker the pass to Tatum. Thompson outside. Passes it to Walker. From past the arc. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Well, with the role he's on this quarter, they're going to keep going to him. Get that lead even bigger.
Here's Graham. That's good for his 3rd bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And Walker kicks to Brown. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
For so long, the Hornets have been a perimeter-oriented team. Chris, now they need to find an impact big man.
Yeah, well, Jay, remember, they did have a couple of good years with Al Jefferson, where he was a force inside. But that was the last time the team made the playoffs. More balance in their attack would do wonders for this offense.
That free throw, no good.
And some teams have fancy dinners, guest speakers, and field trips. I mean, the Celtics culture is more straightforward. It's all about the work.
Fournier is checked in for Boston. The Hornets also with a sub. Rozier's checked in. And the second free throw, good. And that work ethic, the core of the Celtics values, are written on a big placard on their locker room wall.
Yeah, it emphasizes unselfishness, execution, toughness, and hustle. Those are the values of their team.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Tatum, and there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And Charlotte called for the foul.
Well, who could forget Jayson Tatum's rookie year? I mean, in the 2018 playoffs, all he did was lead the Celtics in scoring at just 20 years old, taking Boston to Game 7 of the conference finals.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw. Moves on moves. Greg, that's Jayson Tatum.
I mean, this guy's a natural isolation scorer. Jab steps, crossovers, turnarounds, fadeaways. He's got an awful lot in his bag.
Miles Bridges, he's checked in for Charlotte. And he sinks the second.
And with all their rangy wing defenders, the Celtics are well suited for the modern game.
Oh, yeah, they make it tough for opponents to get clean looks on the perimeter, GA, with their defense. I mean, it's a strong defensive team also because of the competitors that they possess.
Here's Washington. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. His first shot coming late. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
He's going to have a tough time hitting that if he can't create a little more space for himself.
Brown dishes to Fournier. And here is Tatum. And he uses the glass on the layup. Tatum's got 5 now.
Refusing to let the defender alter his shot. Tatum's focus and drive, it's what helps him finish hard shots.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Kemba Walker picks one up. And one of those little spark plug guys, Terry Rozier, plays the game with, Greg, I think a chip on his shoulder.
I mean, the story goes, as a kid, when his temper flared, his mother would have to sit on him until he cooled down. He's learned to channel that fire and emotion into his game.
And he can't get the first one. And we've seen stars, Chris, get suspended in the playoffs for having 7 technical fouls. Should we modify that rule at all, do you think?
I think it can be tweaked if everyone agrees on it. But for me personally, I don't think that we've had enough superstar players get suspended with that rule to say let's change the number. We definitely want superstar players to play in the playoffs, to play for their fans. But we also want to keep the integrity of the game. And if technicals means I get to yell at the referee more, well, then maybe I just have to have more discipline on my end and say, wait a minute, I can't do this because it's going to hurt the team. So I'm not sure about that yet.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Pass to Bridges. Now Rozier. High post Zeller. It's up against Thompson. Zeller passes to Monk. Shoots over Fournier. And again, the Hornets missing.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helping at all. And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Yeah, Greg, that's just great defense. Forcing his man into a difficult attempt. He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight. He's been off the mark, but somehow he hasn't held them back as a team.
Rozier with the ball. Picked up by Brown. Tatum against Rozier. Got that bucket in no time at all. That's 7 points for Jayson Tatum.
So good shooting off the dribble. For Tatum, it's a comfortable, familiar scenario.
Teardrop shot. And it's Rozier missing. Celtics leading by 7. Fournier passes to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Look, I love seeing Thompson take it hard to the rim, knowing not many defenders want to get in his way.
Charlotte is gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Out to the right wing. Here's Monk. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Jayson Tatum. And the Charlotte franchise has been stuck in the middle for so long with Kemba Walker leaving this summer in free agency. Greg, is it time for them to hit the reset button?
A rebuild does seem in order. I'm not sure they have the stomach for it, but they need to tear it down to the studs and start over.
That one is off. And the Celtics rebounding well this summer. From the loss of Kyrie Irving and Al Horford, Kemba Walker possibly a better fit for this team.
And with their young core, understandable that they didn't want to extend Horford out to age 37. A revamped roster, but I think they remain a contender in the East.
And he's good on the second.
Yeah, and the Hornets, they had a very strong bench, not only with their scoring, but how they impact rebounding and passing. I mean, one of the better benches in this league.
Now, here's Walker. He's got 10. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Now Monk to the wing on the left. Rozier for three. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Oh, beautiful looking three ball from Rozier, really expanding his range.
And so it's the Boston Celtics heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And don't go away. We'll be right back. For those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
So on the floor for Charlotte to start this second quarter, they've got Batum. Bridges out there with Hernan Gomez. Then there's Terry Rozier. And it's Biyombo at the 5, roaming the paint. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's...
Oh, just an impressive dunker of the basketball. I love how Bridges just takes the initiative and gets funky with his throwdown.
Now, here's Walker. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke.
And Nicholas Batum with the slam.
Whenever Batum gets a lane to the hoop, he's looking for the throwdown. The D has to do better against him.
Outside, Walker. Pass to Tatum. To the middle. Here's Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Oh, I love how fast Thompson rolls after the screen. He's solid at getting room to shoot in these sets.
And Batum kicks to Biyombo. The pass to Rozier. And Boston with the rebound. Thompson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
The Celtics shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
Williams, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Chris, middle of last season, plenty of drama around the AD trade request. Davis wanting to leave New Orleans. Some say all publicity is good publicity. But Commissioner Silver clearly does not agree.
Yeah, I don't agree either, and I think if you go back, the Lakers would say that's a self-inflicted wound. Some things are best left in the locker room. Let me tell you this. Every team tried to trade for AD except the team that didn't have him last year and maybe the Golden State Warriors. So everyone was out there. It just wasn't the rumors. And so, no, you never really like those rumors. They affect young players. They affect the player that may be being traded for. They affect the home fan base. They affect everyone. So you want to try to keep all of that in-house. Some things are better left unsaid.
That's good from Rozier.
Oh, the fearlessness by Rozier. That's what helps him earn the trip to the stripe.
And so he hits both. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Walker dishes to Tatum. Outside Fournier. Shot clock at 6. Over Batum. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. So Rozier will bring it up for Charlotte. They trail by 6. That one drops for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Fournier, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Inside, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Hernan Gomez.
All right, a moment here to check out stats for Fournier. How he performed last season. Put up about 15 points per, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Yeah, GA, I like it because he's not overcomplicating things. I mean, he's just playing to his strengths and taking what the defense gives him.
Basket counts, and it's an 8-point Boston lead.
And although Walker is just 6'1", he possesses impressive strength, as he showed right there.
Rozier against Walker. Score of the basket is third after 5 shots.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
It's Fournier on the wing. Rozier defending. Rozier against Fournier. Passes to Williams. And he makes good on the layup. Williams has got his first bucket in this one.
You know, still a raw talent, but Williams does have a reliable inside game that continues to get better.
Now, here's Rozier. He's coming off a 40-point game against Miami. Some solid defense from Brown.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
Hey, Tatum.
Here's Fournier. Here's Bridges. He dishes it to Batum. Pass to Rozier. Floats one, and he sinks the layup. Rozier's got 12 in the game.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Celtics leading by 6. Walker the pass to Tatum. And Fournier kicks to Tatum. And again, Boston with the triple.
It's amazing. Scouts were worried that Tatum would be a streaky spot-up shooter, but you see the perfect form.
Rozier against Walker. And the basket by Rozier. He's got 14.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Rozier against Walker. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Hornets trail by 7. Here's Bridges. Hernan Gomez passes to Biyombo.
Hey, yo, right here.
Bridges against Brown. 5 to shoot. Biyombo kicks to Bridges. Shoots over Brown. And the call will be against Hernan Gomez. That's his first foul. And the Hornets making a change here. Hayward's checked in. Rozier against Walker. Brown outside. Back to Walker. Just 4 to shoot. Steps back and fires. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
The defense has done a good job of forcing him into tough shots this quarter.
Well, you have to give credit to Kemba Walker, who has always found ways to improve his game year after year. Has worked on that shot and tool set enough where he can now be a handful to defend for any guard.
Now, here's Rozier. Jayson Tatum missing his last shot. Rozier the pass to Hernan Gomez. That one a little long.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
Well, I'll say this. Tatum gives you options in the open court because he can score from anywhere.
And with Walker, as he has progressed as a player, you know, Greg, so has his leadership.
And Kemba has been a natural leader for so long during his time. When your leader puts in the work that Kemba does, it has to inspire the rest of that roster.
Charlotte calls timeout. Two-time NBA champion Michael Thompson says the arm muscles, Chris, on today's players don't measure up with what they used to be. Is that even important?
You know what? He's right, but I don't know how important that is unless, you know, you just want to bring the gun show to the games and pull out the arms and the curls and say, check out these muscles. But now I think, you know, it's a lot different. And make no mistake, even though that is a true comment, the players of today are much more athletic than his day and my day. And I think that's because of technology. They understand core strength. They understand dieting. They understand rest. And so many, they're privy to so much information that we didn't have. But, yeah, no more curls. It doesn't seem like there are any more Karl Malone 24-inch pythons, brother, out there in any of these games.
Charlotte making a switch here. Graham's checked in. And while we've got this moment here, now let's take a look at last season's leaders in converting turnovers into points. Fifth on the list, the Celtics.
And this team, in terms of scoring off of turnovers, that became the identity. I mean, they really look to disrupt and cause problems defensively, and boy, do they take advantage on the other end.
Walker against Rozier. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, and the Hornets, they'll be one of the more disciplined teams you'll find in this league. I mean, they keep mistakes to a minimum on both sides of the ball. That's a big part of why the Hornets are tough to play.
The Celtics shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. And Chris, for the Hornets, as we know, their coach Borrego preaches preparation.
Well, yeah, and it shows it up in the stats, Kevin. I mean, they're the best in taking care of the ball. The team does not take silly fouls on defense.
Zeller, he's checked in for Hernan Gomez. And the second free throw, good.
A shoot-first point guard who can fill it up in a hurry. That's Walker, and quite simply, he's one of the game's best scorers.
Here's Graham. He has 7. Hayward on the wing, beyond the arc. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight, 3 for 4.
You can learn a lot by watching him operate in their offense.
Now, here's Walker. Graham defending. Biombo with the block. And they get it back. Yep, that one goes in there. For Boston, they come into this one following a loss to the Bucks in Milwaukee. Graham with the ball. Pass to Hayward. There's the triple. Kept alive. Biombo dishes to Zeller. Second shot opportunity. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Now, there's the high basketball IQ of Zeller. He knows he's going to get whacked, but he turns it into an and one.
And with Cody Zeller, he has a very workmanlike approach when he's on the floor.
Yeah, Kevin, and that's what Zeller is all about, playing a simple meat and potatoes type game. I mean, what he does won't show up in the box score, but it'll show up in the standings.
One shot. One shot.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Now, here's Walker. Graham defending. Walker's shot is off.
And it's really a tale of two quarters. Shot it so well in the last, but this one can't get anything to fall.
Here's Hayward. Rebound by Williams. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They've led by as much as 10. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Graham, the pass to Hayward. And the pass to Graham. And here's Hayward. 7 points in the game. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Can't cash in from close range.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Oh, man, an awful display from him so far. But you know he's going to keep working to try to turn it around. A flat-out loss of concentration. That kind of turnover will drive a coach crazy.
Smart's checked in for the Celtics. Brad Wanamaker comes in for Walker. So it's the Hornets now. 8-point game. Now Rozier. He's got 14. Smart with the ball. Now defended by Hayward. Smart misses. Charlotte's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Hayward passes to Rozier. Back to Hayward. It's in the bucket for his 4th field goal. Shooting at a 4 of 9 clip.
Even though he's on the move and takes some contact, Hayward keeps his balance and gets it down.
Outside Williams. Passes it to Wanamaker. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Hornets trail by 6. Here's Graham. 7 points in the game. Over to the wing. Rozier against Fournier. Releases. And it's Rozier missing. Celtics leading by 6. It's Fournier on the wing. 3-pointer. Good on the triple. Fournier's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And great job from beyond the arc this quarter. They are now shooting the 3 at almost 60% for the game.
Pass to Zeller. Here's Hayward. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Jayson Tatum.
Love how smart Hayward is on that drive right there. Terrific at staying in attack mode and getting the call.
You talk about players that have transformed their bodies in the NBA. How about Gordon Hayward? Has added muscle every year while maintaining that speed and agility.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
And the first one at the line is good. You know, Greg, when he came into the league, Hayward looked so young. You almost don't recognize him now.
I mean, the suit of armor from his time in the weight room and the hair looking sharp to match.
The Celtics making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Oh, he's never rattled at the stripe. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Here's Wanamaker. Graham defending. Pass to Smart. Here's Wanamaker.
And a moment here to check out the stats for Hayward. How he did last season. Last season chipped in 11 points per game. 4 rebounds and 3 assists. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
I think if you talk to anyone on this team, they believe in his abilities 100%.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 1:20 left in the first half. And so Graham will bring it up for the Hornets. They trail by 9 points. The pass to Zeller. That shot missing. Excellent D there from Williams. Well, it was the Boston Celtics, their last game a loss to the Milwaukee Bucks. And it's Williams finishing it off.
You know that 7'5" wingspan, the great hops, that's been there. But Williams' ability to put the ball on the floor and create for himself, that's something new.
Now, here's Rozier. 14 points for him. The 11-footer. The rebound by the Celtics. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Wanamaker, covered by Biyombo, and Thompson throws it down.
Look, I love how Thompson keeps his eyes on the basket. Even while getting hit, he muscles through it all.
We've seen this explosion of Canadian players in the NBA. And really, Tristan Thompson led that way. The 4th pick back in 2011. Thompson was, at that point, the highest drafted Canadian in NBA history.
And the Hornets making a change here. Monk's checked in. That free throw good from Thompson.
Now, we've all seen this guy's development. Thompson has proven to be a valuable role player. He's exceptional at tracking down rebounds and a more than capable defender.
Here's Graham. He has 7. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. They need this. Bank shot, no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like him, and he knows it. The best thing they can do is try to get him more easy looks.
For Boston, they have shot the ball pretty well from the line, going 8 of 11.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops.
At 6'4", 220 pounds, Marcus Smart might be the most physically imposing point guard in the league, especially with his fiery approach to the game.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Hayward outside. Here's Monk. Nice form on the 20-footer. Monk's got 5 points so far.
And Monk's just got a good feel for kind of how to exploit the defense, especially about how quickly he gets his shot off after getting the pass.
And so it's the Boston Celtics looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with head coach Brad Stevens. Coach, what did you think was the main edge you had?
Well, I thought defensively we were a lot better, and then that led to some offense. But obviously, we're playing a bunch of skilled guys, and we're able to spread the floor, and that's helpful.
You have to make them work at both ends. Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. We've reached halftime of our first regular season game.
I'm swimming.
I thought you thought maybe the first half was going swimmingly. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet. Shaquille. Kemba Walker was the story in the first quarter. He ended up with 15 points and 1 assist. Taking a look at the Celtics, Shaq, what do you think?
Well, the offense is running on all cylinders. Guys are focused, executing, not playing outside of themselves. That's why their shooting percentage was so high. See it up there, Ernie, in the stratosphere. Anyway, they're mixing things up, which keeps the defense scrambling.
Looking at Charlotte, Kenny, your thoughts?
Well, they just didn't produce enough offense. I don't know if it's because they were expending so much energy on the defensive end, but clearly they have to take a look at this. What plays are we calling? How can we improve that? And they have to do it fast, because if they don't, this game is going to run away from them.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We've seen Kemba Walker really having a great game.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court for the Celtics, around the small floor with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. Walker and Smart the guards. And it's Thompson in at the 5. So it's the Hornets now after Jaylen Brown's miss. Out to Hayward. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Now here's Tatum. And another field goal in this total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Graham with the ball, guarded by Walker. Monk for 3. Zeller passes to Washington. Zeller trying to free himself up, and it's Washington missing.
Slow to get warm after the break. 0 for 3 now. Maybe they need an early timeout just to try to settle things down.
Back to Walker. Dishes to Thompson. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
All right, a chance to look at the numbers now for Walker. Coming off a terrific season. 10th in scoring. And he also finished in the top 20 of the assist rankings, making plays for others and making his teammates better.
And back to his points per game average last year, he literally propped up the team's offense whenever they needed it.
And 0 for 3 start to the first half is finally behind them. I mean, now maybe they can get something rolling.
Passes it to Tatum. Free throw line jump shot. Rebound, Gordon Hayward. Hayward's got his 4th rebound in this one. Walker finds Thompson. Back to Walker. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Might take them a little while to find their stride here in the second half. Only 1 for 4 so far. They just need to calm down, play their game.
Graham, the pass to Zeller. Shoots over Walker. A shot by Zeller, no good.
They're having trouble getting going here in the second half. I mean, that's their 4th miss in 5 attempts.
Thompson outside. Back to Walker. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And that's 17 points for Walker.
And although he's smaller, Walker doesn't fear going inside. I mean, he knows he can get his shot over anyone.
Get there. They're coming.
Hayward, right side, fires the 3. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking coming up for the Charlotte Hornets. On Friday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Then on Sunday, they'll tip off a road trip starting in Orlando and going up against the Magic. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Graham with the ball, working on Walker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Monk for three.
What a fantastic defender. Smart uses his big, strong body and impressive reach to pester shooters.
And he could not get that one to go. Lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Very rare for players to be elite defenders from the moment they set foot in the NBA, but that was the case for Marcus Smart. A tremendous physicality to go with a pit bull disposition has made him downright scary at times at that end of the floor.
The first one falls. You know, Greg, defense are given for Marcus Smart. The growth necessary for him has been at the offensive end.
And now, finally making progress as a three-point shooter. Had already made strides with his passing. He's becoming quite the two-way player.
And so, Smart nails both of them. Here's Graham. He's got 9. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Hayward outside. And stolen by Tatum. Walker in the post. Graham defending. And that one drops. Walker's got 4 points in the quarter.
And Walker is downright insane with the ball, really showing off his insane ball handling abilities.
Graham with the ball. Hayward on the wing. The three. No good on that one. Now the Celtics take it the other way. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. And a wide open look for Walker. Gets a very good look and converts. Walker's got 22.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Hayward. He's got 11. Pass to Monk to stop the run. And Boston with the rebound. Thompson's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Brown. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Brown's got his third bucket of the night.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And the Hornets call time here. And after signing a 4-year, $52 million contract extension, Marcus Smart rewarded the Celtics, Chris, with the best season of his young career.
Yeah, his best shooting percentages by far. I mean, add in his continued progress as a playmaker. Don't forget he's the man on the defensive end. I think that's money well spent for Boston.
Green is checked in for Smart. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Charlotte. Miles Bridges comes in for Gordon Hayward. Now, here's Monk, guarded closely. And here is Graham. He's got 9. To end the drought. And he hits the jump shot. Graham's got 11.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Thompson passes to Walker. Off target with his 3. And so Graham will bring it up for Charlotte. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
Oh, you get it inside like this, you're going to get a high percentage shot almost every time.
Now here's Green. The dish to Thompson. Back to Green. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
All right, a chance to look at the numbers for Jayson Tatum. Good season for him last year. Put up about 15 points per, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. Year one, he had to kind of find his way, but he seems poised to make some big strides here in his sophomore season.
Well, the team wants him to carve out a larger role for himself, but talent-wise, he's definitely got it in him.
Free throw good, Green. And both free throws good for Green.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
To the paint, here's Monk. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Anytime Monk gets room to shoot, especially inside, he's such a crafty guard who you want to see pulling the trigger from inside.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, last season the G League tested out an expansion of the clear path rule. And now that expansion is making its way to the NBA. It should discourage those intentional fouls that slow up teams on the fast break. Fans wanted it, and analysts clamored for it. And that will allow the amazing athletes in this league more opportunities to show what they can do on the fast break.
You're right, David. A welcome change. Thank you. Tries from 16. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. Hernan Gomez has got his 5th rebound in this one. Tatum against Bridges. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Excels at driving to the basket. Bridges making the D get physical with him when he penetrates.
The Hornets have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing.
You know, what I love about Bridges is just the all-around game. He scores, rebounds, passes, and defends well, too. Just an exciting young prospect.
And he sinks the second. Boston leading by 19 points. And Walker kicks to Tatum. Pass to Poirier. On the wing, Brown. Defended by Bridges. From deep, Walker. The shot, no good. Hornets trail by 19. Now Monk. There's the pass to Washington. Here's Bridges. Graham, the pass to Washington. And another shot, and it's blocked.
The long arm of the law. Tatum prohibiting that shot from ever having a chance.
Again, the miss by the Celtics. Charlotte shooting a pretty brutal 29% since the break. Here's Graham. 11 points in the game. Pass to Washington. Clock at 6. Here's Bridges. From down in the low post, it goes. Bridges has got 5.
Not only a jump shooter, Bridges also dependable at knowing how to get it done inside.
Brown outside. Down low, here's Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Tatum's got 19 points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
Graham with the bucket. He's got 13. And Walker's got the ball here for the Celtics. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Brown against Bridges. And it's Brown missing. Hornets trail by 17. To the inside. Washington. Oh, that's blocked. And he's able to get it back. It's good. Washington's got 4 points in the quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Watch Walker.
Walker the pass to Tatum.
Screen.
Pass to Poirier. Lays it up off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 17.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
For Boston, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Tatum passes to Walker. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Gomez has got his 6th rebound on the night. Bridges for 3. Poirier grabs the miss.
Oh, they get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be giving him.
Tatum kicks to Walker. The three-pointer is right on target. Walker's got 25 points in the game.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Boston making some changes. Fournier's checked in for Brown. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Kemba Walker. Rozier, he's checked in for the Hornets. Here's Wanamaker. Pass to Tatum. Outside Fournier.
I got him. Out. Screen coming. Give me that.
It's rebounded by Charlotte. Gomez has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And after watching Willie Hernangomez, play a few seasons, it is clear he has skills on the offensive end. It's the rest of his game that needs a little bit of rounding up.
Wanamaker misses. Hornets trail by 20. Rozier looking around. The rebound by the Celtics. As you mentioned, Hernangomez, a good option, Chris, for points at the center spot, but defensively still a work in progress.
Yeah, he has the potential to be a starting center at some point. You see the flashes on defense and with rebounding, but he'll just be a spot-up player until he can be a difference maker in those areas on a nightly basis.
Now, here's Bridges. 5 points in the game. The pass to Washington. 50 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Bridges dishes to Graham. 4 on the clock, and the call will be against Fournier. That is his first foul of the game. For Charlotte, they have shot the ball pretty well from the line, going 8 of 11.
One shot.
Free throw good. Hernangomez. Robert Williams, he's checked in for the Celtics. Smart comes in for Green. And a switcher also for Charlotte. Biyombo, he's checked in for Washington. Here's Rozier. He's got 14. Clock is at 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Tatum. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Hornets trail by 19. Now, here's Bridges. Passes it to Rozier. 16 seconds left to play here in the third. And stolen by Fournier. Here's Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Another one from Tatum. I mean, boy, this kid, he's cooking at the offensive end.
Here's Hernan Gomez. Offline. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. It's the Celtics running away with this one. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the 4th quarter. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Makes it a tough play to defend because you also have to guard against him taking it himself.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And Charlotte looking at who they've got. Inside, Cody Zeller and Bismack Biyombo. Then there's Terry Rozier. Then it's Hayward, and it's Graham in a shooting guard. Graham with the ball, guarded by Smart. 6 on the shot clock. From 12 feet out. Tries yet again. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Smart. Chris, it seems like some teams have been in rebuild mode for a long time. Is there a point at which the league should step in and maybe, I don't know, take over or give them guidance?
You know, I really do. And not because it's necessarily the fault of the team, because, it's tough to win a championship. But to be a perennial bottom dweller, basement dweller, it's not good for the fans. And fans like myself, every year comes the first game, we think, hey, we could win a championship, we could do it. But, you know, our thought process is not based in knowledge. It's just based in our hope and will for the team. So you definitely want to keep teams straight. You want to keep them honest. And I think the league can find a way to step in but not step on the toes of ownership.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for the Celtics. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Celtics leading by 19. Wanamaker the pass to Williams. He kicks to Smart. It's not going to go for him. And the Hornets now going the other way.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him tonight.
Hayward up top. He's guarded by Fournier. Shoots from 14, and he connects with the jumper. And that's 13 points for Gordon Hayward.
Just a well-designed play. Hayward, with a number of options coming off the screen, decides to take it himself.
It's Fournier on the wing. Pass to Smart. And it's Biyombo with the rebound. Biyombo's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Hayward. And Thompson sends it back.
Look, Thompson is a more than capable defender. Shots.
Rozier with the ball. The shot. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 8 rebounds in this game. Fournier against Hayward. Fournier passes to Smart. Boston again missing.
His scoring has not been there at all tonight. I mean, it tells you a lot about their team that they have the lead anyway.
And the basket by Rozier. Here's Wanamaker. Pass to Thompson. Kicks to Fournier. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Here's Graham, guarded by Smart. And here is Rozier. The pass to Zeller. Graham with the ball. Just 5 to shoot. From the wing. With the tip. Thompson with the rebound. And here's Fournier. He brings it up for the Celtics. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. Nice shot by Smart.
Just too physical. Smart, shedding the defense and finishing strong.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And Zeller kicks to Rozier. Back to Zeller. And the dunk by Zeller.
Oh, man, elevating his passing ability. Dimes like this from Rozier help him establish chemistry with his guys.
Here's Wanamaker. Rozier defending. Passes to Fournier. No good from outside.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Rozier kicks to Graham. Hayward from outside. Kept alive by Charlotte. Here's Biyombo. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Evan Fournier.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses. Malik Monk, he's checked in for the Hornets. He hits the second from the line. Celtics leading by 14. Wanamaker the pass to Thompson. Back to Wanamaker. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The first free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Rozier. Pass to Monk. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Smart.
And Monk is an interesting player. A combo guard with fantastic scoring potential. Quick on both ends of the floor.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. And some changes here for the Celtics. Jaylen Brown comes in for Evan Fournier. And Walker subbed in for Brad Wanamaker. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Now Walker. Brown outside. Rozier against Walker. Puts it up from 12. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Zeller's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Rozier against Walker. Inside. That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Monk.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Brown. Smart kicks to Brown. An easy 2 points on the layup. And the Celtics lead by 14.
Oh, you gotta love the explosiveness. Brown just eating up any lane to the basket he sees.
Biombo, the pass to Rozier. That one doesn't drop. Walker with some nice D. Brown outside. He's looking for Williams and finds him. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists in the game.
Oh, what incredible precision. Brown cutting the D to pieces with his pass.
Now, here's Rozier. Pass to Monk. Hayward outside. Just 5 on the clock. Tipped away. Stolen by Walker. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way. And the dunk by Brown.
The fast hands of Walker strike again. Gotta admire his defensive instincts.
Walker against Rozier. And the pass to Monk. Passes it to Biombo. Excellent D there from Williams.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Boy, he is a behemoth in the paint. Once Williams establishes himself, you almost have to foul him.
Two shots.
First one falls for him.
And on top of the talent, the physical ability, Williams, just a coachable kid and really picks things up quickly.
Washington's checked in for Charlotte. Both shots good from the stripe. And the NBA 2K League, C-Web, the first e-sport operated by a U.S. pro sport. And it's quickly growing. Do you throw down on the sticks?
Yeah, just a little announcement to all the GMs in the 2K League. I am available. I'm a free agent. I'm ready to go. I'm nice on the sticks. I can play career mode, team mode, one-on-one mode. Whatever you need from me, I am ready to go. But I love it, man. It's great to see people who love this game, whether it's virtual or real life. It's hoops, baby.
So much fun. So it's Boston now after the basket by Charlotte. Here's Walker, drilled from 11 feet out. Walker's got 27.
That's a good idea for Walker. Get the D thinking about his jump shot and open up the passing lanes.
Pass to Monk, three-pointer. Thompson with the rebound.
Good grab, Tristan.
Thompson's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Here's Brown. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Brown's got 6 in the quarter.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
Oh, you gotta love Rozier skying up for the dunk. Really seizing the opportunity and capitalizing with his tremendous leaping ability.
Now here's Walker. And stolen by Hayward. And now here's Rozier, the fast break chance. The feed now to Hayward.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, he was just a skinny kid coming out of college. Hayward's gotten much stronger and much better in a short period of time.
And the Celtics making a change here. Tatum's checked in. Hayward hits them both. And it's Smart with the ball for Boston. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. He dishes it to Brown. 5 on the clock. Lets it go from 14. Here's Thompson. The Hornets pull it in. Zeller's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after it. Monk, no one around him. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got his 3rd assist on the night. Walker against Rozier. Shot's good by Walker. Walker's got 14 points now in the second half.
You got to admire how effective Walker is on offense. I mean, he's found his rhythm. He's riding that momentum.
Here's Monk. Offensive rebound. A nice shot by Zeller. And he's now got the double-double. 11 points and 15 rebounds. Celtics leading by 16. Walker surveying the floor. Pass to Thompson. Down low. Here's Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And going right to the rim. Love the attack mindset and the ability to finish strong.
And there's the pass to Washington. Walker against Rozier. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Rozier's got 22 points.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
No, absolutely not. And in his mind, no one can stop him on that, no matter the size.
Now, here's Thompson. Outside, Walker. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Charlotte. 1:49 left to play in the final quarter.
Come get it, come get it.
Now, here's Monk, guarded by Walker. From deep. Thompson with the rebound.
I mean, with all these 3-pointers he's missed in the first half, I mean, he's become a weight around their neck. I mean, somebody tell he's got to be more unselfish.
Now, here's Walker. And Chris, whether it's KD or Kyrie, we've seen stars grow irritated with constant questions about their free agent destinations.
I would just suggest to them to go back in time. Nothing's new under the sun. Watch guys like Shaq, Mike, myself, other guys that were free agents. It's a time to talk about it, and it's a time not to. And you can even speak about your impending free agency without insulting the fans where you're playing and without guessing of maybe where you will go next year. I just think that, guys just need to be a little more sensitive with it. Fans really want to know, and if the media's going to ask you the question, you got to figure a way how to handle that out delicately.
Well said. And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Jayson Tatum.
It's a take-charge brand of basketball he's been playing tonight. His point total tells you all you need to know about just how good he's been. And once he got going, their game plan really became simple. Just get him the ball.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. Hernan Gomez passes to Bacon. Batum scanning the floor. 1:07 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Martin. 4 on the shot clock. Takes the 3. A shot by Batum, no good. Boston's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Celtics.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance, it was a big-time outing for Jayson Tatum.
His passes were crisp tonight. Pinpoint. So many easy buckets came off his assist.
Outside, Batum. Hernan Gomez kicks to Martin. 18 feet out. The shot misses. Here's Wanamaker. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. The potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Tristan, congrats on the win. What was Coach's focus going into the game tonight?
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks.